Hey, what is up, guys? Everybody, this is NoobMiner79 bringing you guys another video, but on a profitable coin, and this coin is actually pretty good. The coin is called Garlicoin, and I've been mining this coin for a while now. And with the latest video from RPM about the efficiency on A10s, I found out that it only works on very few coins, and it's Caspa. It works on Caspa. It works on Radiant, and it works on Garlicoin, which is an allium coin. I'll have everything in the description below for the miner. Basically for everything you're going to need in this video. But you're going to need 3 miners altogether, and the miners that you're going to need is a BZminer 12.1. This is the newest one. CCminer 5 is the newest one. And Mini ZMiner, I think it's 1.95 is the newest one. I'm on 1.94, but either one will work. All right, so we're going to need BZminer for anything that is basically 3090 and above. So 3090, 3090 Ti, and 4090s will probably work on this as well perfectly. Actually, I'm thinking the 4090s will work on this really well. It should. If it's anything similar to like a 3090 Ti or like, you know what I mean? All NVIDIA cards seem to do pretty good using these methods. Even like the RTX 2000 series and probably even the 10,000 series as well. Get really great efficiency using these, but you got to know which one to use for which coin, or basically for which setting. So for Caspa, anything from 3080 below is basically what we're going to be doing on this one right here. So we're going to be using the Mini ZMiner for 3080 and below. So if you don't have a Mini ZMiner, that you want to go ahead and go grab Mini ZMiner for this. Like I said, for RTX cards and anything basically below 3080. And why do we need Mini ZMiner? Well, there's a command or like a setting in here that allows your miner to basically drop your memory from its lowest point, which my lowest point is literally right here, 8999. And that's probably everybody else's, but we're going to close this for now. Save changes? Yes, save. Now, I'm going to basically do this setting. 300 is what I usually run. And I usually run this at usually around here when farming Garlicoin. So CCminer, this, and then we're going to run this. And we're going to see what kind of settings we get here when it comes to wattage and hash rate. And this is basically efficiency settings. And if you're in Windows, basically this is what this is for, is Windows. And I'm getting 23.48, but look at my thing went up no matter what. Like, even though I did these settings, like, it didn't lock for some reason. I don't get why MSI does this. So you just basically gotta do this all over. And you can see that was pushing at 234 watts. It even goes higher. And I think it goes up to like 250 watts to get 28 mega hash. Or 27.5 depending on the GPU. When it comes to silicon lottery. Alright, so as you can see, we dropped down to 18.73. So we're going to sit around the 18 point something mark for hash rate. And let's see what our wattage is now. And we'll just come up so we could see 2 wattage numbers here. Just so we can get an actual read whether it's going to fluctuate up or down. And I don't think it should, though. So we're at 130 watts with everything as efficient as it can go. My core clock at 300. My curve is right at 700 millivolts. And that's the thing. We need to lock that millivolts at 700 or somewhere within 700 to 725 with these cards to get your best efficiency. You gotta like kind of play with them on your GPU and find out what the best efficiency is for you on your card. So we're getting 18.85 at 130 watts. And let's see if it drops down. It might even go down a little bit. It might not. $18.86. That's pretty good. 18.85. So we'll go with 18.85 and we'll see what our next wattage is here, and then we'll do a calculation on what it's earning. So still at 130 watts, so we're going to go ahead and bring this up. So we're getting 18.85 we'll go with. It's at 36 cents a day. Now let's minus the power, which is 130 watts times 24 divided by 1,000. And I am 11 cents USD a day. But in Canada, I'm literally at 14.228, which equals 11 cents a day. So 34 cents. So we're making 2 cents on this coin right now. Still profitable, 2 cents. All right, so let's see if we can do better now. Let's go ahead and minimize these. Close this. All right, so we want to set this back to 0, or we want to basically reset the coin. Now, whenever we're going to lock these coins, I think it's always best to sometimes lock this so you don't crash your computer or freeze your miner. But because I just hit refresh, I think we should be fine here. So I want to go to Mini Z because I'm on a 3080, like I said. Open up Mini Z. Oh, let's close this real quick. Once you basically open your GUI for Mini Z, insert everything in here that you need, and then you can start it, and then it'll give you this one down here. I just renamed one. And what your main thing in here that you want to do is just do -- memclock 5000, and that's literally it. Now we want to open this, and we just basically run it till we see 5000 over there, which we do, and then we can go ahead and close it. That's all we need to do for this. Now we're going to go back to CC Miner. Now, for this, I want to lock it and see if it'll lock it. And there we go. Now I'm not going to move my core clock up because if I put it to 300 and it bypasses my lock I did here, it'll crash my miner, I guess, or my GPU. All right, so we got past that. It didn't bump up like I thought it would. So now we can go ahead and hit this. And you notice that my fans are just set at 0. Like they literally don't even move from here. Now we're getting 17.29. What are we going to get? 18.49. And everything is locked to the lowest. And let's see what our wattage is. We're at 103 on that first one, but I think we're going to be a little bit higher. And come on. So we are already just like 0.338 behind the one that was costing us 130 watts. And this one, I think this one should be about 107 to 110 maybe. If it sticks at 103 watts, like that's where a lot of my other 30s are. My other 3080s are at 100 watts to 102 watts at a max. This EVGA for the Win 3, I have no idea why this one likes to be a little bit power hungry than the other ones. So 114 watts. So we're 15 watts down. Which, like I said, I'm usually around 110, but I don't know. But like I said, my other ones are always about 100. So let's go with the 114. So 18.5 is what we'll go with. 18.5 because I think that's what it was. Basically 18.5 is around 36 cents. And now we can come here and we can go to 114 times 24 divided by 1000 times 0.11 equals 30 cents. So we're making 6 cents, but like I said, my other 3080s for some reason do 102 watts at a max. Times that by 24, divide that by 1000, times that by 0.11, 26 cents. I'm making 10 cents per 3080. And that's a big difference from this one. Mind you, I did update this driver just literally about half hour ago. And I think that's the reason the power just became more power hungry, is because of my driver. But here's the real thing, the real big efficiency part. I have six 3090s, 3 3080s, one 3060 Ti, and I push for 173 mega hash. Right? And right now this coin is crashing right now, right? It's like usually goes down here and then goes right back up. So this coin is crashing. The difficulty is not bad. 173, and I literally use 965 watts, but I will literally just do 1000 just to cover any, you know what I mean, extra. So times that by 24. Okay. Divided. I don't know why, but so what did I say? 1000 times 24 divided by 1000 multiplied by 0.11. 264 is my power running that many high end cards, like 3090s. Now 264, right? So we go 3.34 minus 2.64. I think it was 264. 70 cents a day right now. Now, mind you, this coin likes to sit around $4 to $4.40 a day, usually. So this coin is pretty profitable for my rig setup. Like, it's probably the best efficiency, the best profitability out of any coins. I'm pretty sure it beats Caspa right now and Radiant. And yeah, that's basically it for this coin, guys, and how to mine it, and everything you need will be in the description below. Like I said, 3080 use mini ZMiner, 3090s, 3090 Ti, 4090 use you want to use BZminer, and you want to have your set to 810. So let's lower this. Let's bring this down here. BZminer. I use Radiant. Radiant is, for some reason, Caspa. If I use Caspa, it likes to crash the GPU a little bit more. I don't know why. But all you need is an offset. Don't use 400. Like, the way the offset works, and here's what I found out with this, is the offset is the higher you go on the core, the lower this offset goes. The lower you go on the core, the higher you can take your offset. So for my 3090, 400 works fine if I stay within 1600 core or lower. Now, if I want to push my core to like 1900, this got to come down to about 300 to 275, and then I won't crash. But when you're doing the offsets, always make sure to have your core clock at 0 or reset the miner so you don't crash your GPU. Here's where you really save your power on the 3090s, 3090 Ti's is the 810. Instead of the 5000, we would have 810 here. And I just put a delay in there just so it doesn't kick it in right away. It just gives it a time to adjust, and then, then it should kick it in, the overclocks and everything else. But yeah, that's literally it, guys. This is the setting I use for my 3090, and my 3090 pushes 100 watts. 100 watts at 8. Some of them will do 19.5 18.4. Some of them will do 18.7. So I'll just go with 18.5 just for a thing. But a lot of them are doing like almost 19. So they literally do 100 watts. My EVGA XCs are doing 95 watts. My Tough Gaming is doing 95 watts. My Gigabytes are doing 100 watts. So I'll go by my Gigabytes. So 100 watts times, what is it? 24 divided by 1000 times 0.11. So it's making 10 cents a day. Now, my Tough ones and my XC ones are doing 95 watts times 24 divided by 1000 times 0.11. They're making 11 cents a day almost. So, you know, that's still profitable. Like I said, this coin likes to sit around the $4 mark with everything running on my hash rate. So it's usually about $4 to $4, you know. Like this coin likes to fluctuate, but it's always profitable. That's the thing. Even at its lowest, it's profitable and stuff like that. So other than that, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hope it helps you out. Like I said, the coin is Garlicoin. So I don't know what more to tell you guys. If you guys want to see me test a 3090, I can do that. A 3060 Ti, I can do that. And a 3060 and stuff like that. Just let me know. Leave a comment down below if you want me to do those videos as well. All right. Peace out, guys, and enjoy mining.